Hi there, students. To saddle somebody with something. To burden somebody with a responsibility. To burden somebody with a liability. So, some visitors from head office have come to visit the office, and I've been saddled with the task of showing them round town. Okay, so to give somebody a responsibility or a problem that they don't really want, something that's going to cause a lot of extra work or difficulty. Normally this verb is in the passive. I was saddled with this problem. They saddled me with it. Notice it's inseparable. The company has been saddled with enormous debts. Yeah, a company saddled with debts, burdened, weighed down, with a responsibility that it doesn't really want or need. So I was saddled with cleaning up after the party. Yeah, it's to give a responsibility or a job to somebody that really doesn't want it. To put somebody in a situation where they're holding the baby, they've got to deal with something that's unpleasant, that's difficult, that's hard work. Okay, so if you are saddled with a large mortgage, this is something you're going to have to pay off for the rest of your life. Let's see, a saddle is like the leather seat that you put over the back of a horse so that the horse carries someone. In this case, the image is that this saddle is put on your shoulders or on your back, and then you have to carry it. The balance sheet of the company is now healthy, and it's no longer saddled with the bad investments that it had in the past. Okay, so if you're saddled with something, you have to deal with it, and you particularly feel that it's not yours. This is probably a responsibility that you'd rather not have. He's been saddled with a reputation for not being a dependable person. Soon, if this government has its way, then the citizens will be saddled with many new taxes. The country is saddled with enormous debts. Okay, when workers are sacked or laid off, then the remaining workers are normally saddled with more work. It's to give somebody a job or a problem that's difficult and boring, and they really don't want it. So I've been saddled with organising the whole event. Okay, I was saddled with this problem. The borrowing that the government is making at the moment is liable to saddle our children with an ever increasing national debt. Okay, so to be saddled with, there has been a recession, and many businesses have left the recession saddled with problems that they didn't have before. Okay, so to saddle somebody with someone, to put somebody in a difficult situation which maybe it's not so easy for them to get out of. Okay, so they've been saddled with this. They've been put in this situation where they have been encumbered with this burden that is not to their liking. I was saddled with the children all weekend while my wife went off to an event with her sister. Okay, so to be saddled with, to be burdened with, to be weighed down with. Yeah, so a company saddled with too much debt. I was saddled with the task of organizing everything. I was saddled with the responsibility of paying for the party. I was saddled with the job of checking all of the details one by one. Notice often in the passive, because we don't say the boss saddled me, you just say I was saddled. It's not really so important who actually saddled you with something. You're stuck with some object, some responsibility, some person that you don't really want to have. Yeah, effectively you're putting a saddle on its back. The saddle is just the seat for the rider. Yeah, you saddle somebody with a problem. You put them in the position where they just have to deal with it. So saddled with formality. I'm going to give it a 4 in formality. Use informally. Saddle somebody with something. Saddle with it. Inseparable. As I said, 4 informality. Use informally, semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing just about, but enough. So, to saddle with, saddled with.